Survivors, saddle up! It's time to go on with another episode of Outlaws of the Old West with your host here, GhostSurviver. Anyways, quite a bit's gone on since my last recording. I did say that I was going to do my levels last time, so let's go ahead and do that. As you see, I've got 24 points to assign. Well, one thing that we definitely need to up is our stamina and our accuracy. So we're going to go ahead and do 4 there, and energy by 4. Our health needs to come up as well. 4 there. Our weight needs to come up. And our hunger needs to come up. Our thirst is going to be the last remaining 4. Alright. Now if you notice it says day survived 1. Well, when you log off and log back in. And yes, I also made myself a wooden canteen. I've made quite a bit of arrows and everything else, done a little bit of hunting off camera, but I also said that we were going to be doing this. We're going to get the gun and the chemistry. So what we need is iron ore right now, which I dropped off down here. We have everything else on us, but the, let's see, how much is that? I think it was 10 iron ore that we need in total. No, 15. Alright, and as you see, I've done a lot of gathering. I've also killed a lot of the banditos. And we're up to $170.16 in money. So let me go ahead and grab the 15 iron ore here, and we're good to go. Now, make that, and make the chemistry station. Now, I've also upgraded our furnace to a brick furnace, whereas before we had the stone furnace. The whole reason why I needed to upgrade to the brick furnace is so that I could do the glass there. Now, where we're going to have the gun smithing station is up here, as well as the chemistry station. There they both are. Alright, first off, we're going to do the gun. And let's see. I want to put the gun station here. Let's go ahead and get it turned around right. And get it about even. And see how close we can get to the wall with it. I think I can get it a bit closer. Whoa, hello. I think I can get a bit closer though. Nope, that's as close as it's gonna get. Alright. Now, directly across from that, over here on this wall, I'm gonna put the chemistry station. Okay, right there's where it starts giving me the outline. There we go. And we're gonna start off by making some rounds. Of course, we need more coal dust. So let me go down here and do some slight calculations here. Let's see, that'd be 27 on the coal front that we're needing. Not that, I need this. 27 of it. There we go. Put that over there on that stack. Auto sort. And we need to use this. So, select all. Now that's going to take a minute. Let me get over here. That's going to take a minute. So, as far as that goes, we're going to Let's see, we need... Really? Oh yeah, because it's 10 iron. Got plenty of that in there. So I'm going to take a few more seconds for this. Alright. Now, you're probably wondering why I went ahead and grabbed all that stuff. Because what we're going to do after we get the gunpowder is we're going to go ahead and make this sharp. So we need 15 planks, 2 glass, and 20 iron bars. We have 31. So, there we go. We'll do this, and there we go. We have 44 wood left over. Stack that. And let's go ahead and eat and drink. And this is going to take a minute, so I like the animation on that. The blade actually moves. Alright, now let's go check on the coal dust down here. Sounds like it's done. Yep. Okay. Now, we can go drop off this sand. I think the glass should be done by now. And it is. Now all we're waiting on is the planks, besides making 38 gunpowder. Which we're doing now, which is going to take about another minute. We got 3 boards left, 2 now. So, you're probably wondering, why the sharp? Well, with a bow, you get certain things done. But with a sharp, you got a longer way to reach. Now, we're going to need some iron ore to make the bullets for it. If you'll check this out, you get 10 bullets for every 10 iron ore and 10 gunpowder. Well, we're making an odd number. We got 38. So we need to go and get 30 iron. Most of the recipes in this game require iron ore or iron bar. Very few do not. Alright, so now let's do this. Click down here. Type in 30, so it does that. Come back in here and clear that out. Alright, so now we can go make the bullets for our sharp. And we can put away our bow for the time being. Alright, there's our sharp. And craft all. As you see, we have 8 gunpowder left over. Now, this comes with 1 round already preloaded in it, as you'll notice in the bottom right hand corner. Now, the reason for the sharp is because you've seen me look downrange with the bow. Okay, you see that little dark spot right above the dot? That's actually a stone. Itty bitty. So, if I'm looking out there at, well, crud. We lost a little bit of health. Anyways, over there at that hillside, you see that weird looking figure right above the dot there? You see, it's a plant. So, it's a long range rifle. single shot, bolt action. As you can see with the chamber there, it's not truly bolt action, but it's close enough to be called bolt action. Alright, so we can put away those for the time being. That. The wood. Our hammer. And then we need to go and fill up our canteen. Now, what I'm going to be doing this episode is I'm actually going to go out and see if I can find more sulfur ore. Now, I will show you on the map. I have been way down there, down here into 13.16 and over here into 13.15. I've also been back over here and down in here, and I have found very little additional iron ore. So, you know, I did run into quite a few bandits. So that's the reason for this gun. Now, I can make some pistol rounds because I do have a few pistols, and I've been using one that I'd collected because these do 22 damage. Okay? The SAA does. The volcanic only does 20. Well, I know I could use 5 of this and some iron ore, as well as my bars here. No, it's not going to take bars, it's going to just take iron ore. The wood, I do believe. And we're going to go make ourselves a better pistol. Let's see over here. Alright, the one that I am looking for, it requires 10 planks. Well, that's 50 wood. And of course it is nighttime. But I want to make sure that if I have to reach out and tag something, I can. And I want to make sure that I take it down at some point. Okay, so we need 10 planks. Now I know I could pop a light out here, you know, or redo this roof here and block off or take out that window after I redo that roof. But that roof goes all the way out to here, so I'd have to angle it up, and then take it out. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's making it aesthetically pleasing, but it's of no real use to me. Now, when I build my town here, what I'm thinking about doing is right down in here, right down in this area right here, is have my mine, which I'm going to get a tier 2 mine, and my oil rig to run the tier 2 mine. Alright, this is the one that we want, the SAA bunt line. And 5 and 5, we get 20 bullets. And of course, for just 5 iron ore, we get 10 ball ammo, which I could use in the Lemat, the dragon, or the pepper box, but that requires pistol ammo. So we're going to put that number 2. that number 4, that and number 3. Alright. As you see, we got 6 rounds. And it's going to look like a Clint Eastwood or John Wayne gun. Reach out, touch somebody. Mm-hmm. Alright, now, what I'm wanting to do today is let's go ahead and check the contract. See, Tier 1 mine shaft is 500 bucks. Tier 2 is 750. So that's a lot of bandits I'm going to have to kill. Reason for everything else of me going out to find more sulfur ore. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head northern direction from the base, which is that way. So let's go ahead and see what's going to be awaiting us out there for the most part. Come on, pull up the gun, thank you. We can kind of see stuff in the distance from here. Okay, that looks like it might be iron right there, or a bush. That looks like iron, but it might be sulfur up there. Or just part of the terrain. No real telling. But to save our food and water, it's always good to pick up the prickly pear fruit. Or the cactus fruit. The prickly pears. Now, I do apologize in advance for the sound of dogs barking in the background. But, you know, it is the evening hours. It's like literally almost 9:30 at night where I'm at. On April the 15th. So, you know, like I said, I do apologize for them barking and possibly interrupting the video. That's just terrain rock. I mean, I could have just come up here and looked at it, but yeah, so that's just terrain rock. Even though it would look like sulfur, it's not. Now, I know in my first episode of this that I did come across sulfur ore, and I think I mined it on camera for you. But I don't exactly recall. So, yeah, there's that. Now, sorry for a little bit of latency here. It's because we're loading in new area here. And I'm trying to go slow, or else I'd be running normally. And since we upped our accuracy, we're able to hit stuff further off. So that's iron. Iron. Not necessarily what we're looking for. Headshot on the mule deer. We're going to need that food later. Now let's get over here on this ridge side. Maybe we'll be able to see something from up here. Alright, we got a lot of flat open area, it looks like right up here. Which I'm not necessarily trusting. When you have wide open area like that, it's more or less almost perfect for an ambush up here. Lord, generating new terrain. It sucks. That's not sulfur. But we're still more or less traveling north here. That's terrain rock. Regular rock. Okay. Got a bit of a gully here. There's a buffalo. Nailed him twice. Alright. So far I'm not seeing any bandits besides the buffalo. And he's not really a bandit. He's more of a wild critter. Alright, nothing down that way. Let's go ahead and swap over to the pistol real quick. If it'll catch up. Come on. There we go. Just in case we happen to come up on something pretty quick here. There's a wolf down there. There's another buffalo. Oh, you ain't gonna kill me this time. I don't think so, fool. And I don't know how I got up on that rock so easy. Maybe I jumped. Maybe I had step assist. I don't know. But let's go ahead and... Wow, we already blew through that many rounds. I mean, this gun here does 26 damage. The rifle does 60. I see some salt out there. But I'll tell you what, I know that you're not going to be interested in seeing me roam around trying to find... Hey, there's some hemp. Anyways, trying to find sulfur right now. So I'll cut until I find some. And then... or if anything happens, I'll cut back in. So I'll see you then. Alright, well, as you can see, we found some bandits. One of them tagged me. Alright, now where'd that other body get to? There he is, the bandit leader. And there's this boy. Now, as you see, we got 20 rounds. I just figured I'd come back in and show that. We just happened to come across this not too long after I'd stopped the recording. Now, there is nothing here that we can do, you know, interact with or anything else. These are not active POIs. I don't know if the devs thinking about adding those in or not, but it's just something interesting to see. But anyways, I'm going to cut here again, and if I happen to come across any more bandits or anything, or come close to dying, I will cut back in. If not, I will come back to you when I have some sulfur. See you then. Okay. Literally, I just stopped the recording because right back there's where we killed the bandits. I looked down my scope at that rock there, and there's sulfur. That close. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out our pick. Because we're going to need a lot of this. We're also going to need a lot of iron. And you only get 6 swings in before it does that. Huh, is that a sheep? Sounds like it. Meat and wool. Alright. Now, I don't know how many shots I got left on this, but yeah, I thought that was banded off in the distance. But anyways, I'm going to cut here and collect a few more resources, and I'll see you back at the base. So, see you then. Alright, you might not see them, but those 3 dots down there are bandits. Well, 4 dots. I think it's the Skull Gang. The ones that put me in that pine box. See if I can hit one of them. Probably need to get in just a hair bit closer. Dang it. There's one. Yep, it's the Skull Gang. We're go ahead and reload because there's a 4th one. There he is. Now we talking. Alright, now where's the other one? There he is. And there's some sulfur down here too. Nice. Alright. First strike on the Skull Gang. I mean, it took me a bit. Took me a few rounds. But, you know, I got the job done. Oh, that feels good. Get revenge on the guy that, or gang, that put me in that pine box. I wasn't quite dead. I think it was their mistake for, oop, there's more sulfur and there's a wolf. Alright. He's gonna be on my way. Alright, that's one. Generally they travel in packs of 2. Alright, I don't see the other one. It's odd for them to be alone. But it's not unrare. Now, where was that sulfur I saw? Dang it. Don't tell me it's just a piece of wood. Did I go in the wrong direction here? There it is. Yeah, I went in the completely wrong direction. I knew it was here somewheres. I'll find it. We're also going to go over here and collect on this salt. I've already got enough cotton back at the base for now. I mean, especially for one person. And there's more hemp over there. I'm going to need a lot of that. Hey, more sulfur over there. I think I need to mark this area, but I don't have a bed yet. This seems like a pretty decent area to get sulfur, so I'm definitely going to be marking this down, as well as hemp. I mean, it's a long trek, but, you know, hey, I'm willing to make it. Alright. You know, especially finding that much sulfur ore back to back. Yeah, because right now we're sitting at a total of 77 sulfur ore. We got, I think it's 2 or 3 gunpowder back at the base. So that's iron. Iron right over there. Let's pull out our gun with a scope here. Because when I was looking down range, so there's more salt. That's coal. For sulfur ore, that's how I noticed the Skull Gang. Okay, there's salt there. And I'm not seeing any more sulfur just sitting out and about, so let's see, we were just in 9.17 lower southwest corner. Okay. Give me just a moment. I need to write that down. That way I can come back here again. Alright. Now, I did say that we were going to head north, so we're going to do that for a bit. Because if you look, right there's our base. We're way up over here, so it's going to be a trek back if I happen to die. I better not run into like a massive pack of the Skull Gang. That would suck. Of course, I am at 5,690 morality. So, I know I just came from that direction, so. But, you know, the higher your morality is, the more often you'll see gang members. Namely the Bandana Gang, TNT Bandits, Bank Bandits, the Skull Gang, and you see them a lot more frequently, given on your location and how close you are to their spawn points. Sometimes you have roamers. Sorry. Skunk. And there's more sulfur. Sulfur kind of stinks like a skunk, I guess, you know. And I seen a black bear. And we got a badger and a bear trying to get together. We can't have that union. Then we'll have a honey badger. Y'all can meet in the afterlife. Headshot on a bear with this gun, pretty much an instant death. Alright. Waste not, want not, you know? Let's go ahead and get some more coal, because we're going to need it for making all this gunpowder. But I'm going to stop the recording here and come back at you when we get back to the base, because I'm going to probably see about hitting 1 or 2 more sulfur boulders, and then I'm going to make my way back. So I will see you then. Alright everybody, and we're back at the base. I've already ground up every bit of the sulfur. I did 100 coal dust, and we only had 90 salt. So that basically means that we're going to have 90 gunpowder. Well, we got 95 iron ore, which means we're only going to be able to do a set of 9. And since we have our 2 good guns, we're going to have to divide that down the middle. So that's going to be a total of 45. Or no. Hang on. Let me do the calculations here. Alright. Well, no. Okay. I could do 9 of that, which would give me 90. But since we're running low on pistol ammo, I need to do some of that too. And since we get 20 per each, per every 5. That'd be 9 sets on that. And that'd be 4 sets on that. So I could do 5 and 4. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, 5 and 4. Give me the most ammo for the bang of my mining here. I also did level up again on my way back. And we need to drop that off and that off. As you see, it's like literally I need to do something different. I've got a lot of weapons here. That one there is pretty much about gone, so that'll resort down to space. We have $208.94. Now, if we look down here at the gold exchange, we can go ahead and do that with what we have, and we'll have $8.94 left over. So you know what? I think we'll go ahead and get that. Alright, and we'll clear out the inbox. Put that down there, number 3. And let's see, where do I want that to go? Well, since I'm gonna have my mine here, let me swap off that. Let's see, I said I was gonna have my mine over here, down here in this area. So I think right here next to this rock should be a good place for it. Let's see if it'll give me a yellow line when I'm too close. Alright. And there we go. We have our gold exchange. Now, since we have, I think it's like 21 or 27 bars here. 23. That would give us 230 bars. Right out the door. Okay, that also frees up another slot. Sell all those. Basically, it's $1 per gold bar. So, you know. That's kind of cheap by nowadays standards, but it is a, well, as soon as the server will catch up, it is a step in the right direction towards a tier 2 mineshaft and a bank. I mean, I could go with a tier 1 mineshaft, but I gotta go find a donkey somewheres and I mean, from what I understand, out there in the desert, which is back that way, you should be able to find a donkey, but getting a donkey from down there up to here, God, that's gonna be a trick and a half. So, yeah, it's kind of a null point right now. Let's get back up here and go ahead and do our rounds. Okay, so I said I was going to do 4 here and 5 here. Okay, I got another 20, so I could do one here and 2 here. Alright, now see, we're going to have more pistol ammo than we will anything else, but we also blow through the pistol pretty quick. So, you know, that is kind of a saving grace or added bonus. Let's auto sort. And, that's not good. Where am I? Doubling up at here. Auto stack. Well, hang on. So I think it was at this. Yeah, I can make a lasso for 10 rope. Okay, let's see, in our crafting here, rope takes 5 plant fibers. So that'd be 50, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll click over 8 here, pull that out, sort, and then yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that, and we'll eventually get a horse. So that's the reason why I'm getting the lasso done. Now let's go see how our rounds are doing. Oh good, they're done. We have 39 excess. Now let's go get the lasso done, and then I'm going to call it an end to this episode. So, I hope you're enjoying this, and you keep surviving, and we'll come back and see you around on the next episode of Outlaws of the Old West. Let's get on out of here, y'all. And have a good one.